Have you ever stopped to think that the answer to your health issues might already be in your home? A simple, natural solution with the power to outperform modern treatments. There's one such remedy, used for generations, that gained legendary status during World War II. An oil so effective and multifunctional that it was packed in U.S. soldier survival kits, used not only to treat wounds on the battlefield, but also to keep military machinery running under extreme conditions. That oil is none other than castor oil. Rich, golden, and filled with healing power, castor oil has earned its place as one of nature's most reliable remedies. But imagine multiplying its effects by combining it with something just as common, baking soda. Yes, that simple white powder sitting in your kitchen cabinet. The blend of these two creates a remarkable home remedy that has the power to ease stubborn pain, calm an irritated prostate, stimulate hair growth, and enhance blood flow, all without costly medications or procedures. Many people think of castor oil as something old-fashioned, something your grandmother might have used for aches and pains, but it's so much more. When castor oil is applied alone, it already offers deep penetrating anti-inflammatory benefits. But when mixed with baking soda, the results intensify. Baking soda's alkaline nature helps reduce inflammation, clear blockages, and improve skin health. Together, they form a dynamic duo, a natural, affordable remedy that has quietly helped countless individuals when nothing else worked. This combination works through the skin to reach deep tissues and organs, which is especially important when targeting conditions like prostate inflammation, muscle stiffness, or circulation issues. Consider this. In World War II, soldiers didn't carry a pharmacy. They had a few essential tools they could rely on in the harshest conditions. Castor oil was one of them. It cleaned wounds, prevented infection, and accelerated healing in rough terrain with no doctors in sight. It was even used to lubricate and maintain critical tank and Jeep parts in dusty, unforgiving conditions. If castor oil can do all that in war, just imagine what it can do for your joints, your hair, your heart, and your sleep at home. And when this powerhouse is combined with baking soda, the mixture becomes a game changer, especially for men dealing with one of the most frustrating health issues, an irritated or inflamed prostate. Picture this. It's the middle of the night. You're finally resting after a long day, but then you wake up again with the urgent need to urinate. This cycle repeats night after night, cutting into your sleep, leaving you tired and irritable the next morning. The need to use the restroom increases, but the flow is weak. Long drives become stressful because every stop matters. Social events lose their joy because your attention is constantly pulled toward the nearest bathroom. Many men shrug and say, it's just part of aging. But the truth is, while aging is a factor, prostate inflammation, oxidative stress, and internal swelling are often the real causes behind these persistent issues. Fortunately, nature has a solution. Castor oil, rich in ricinoleic acid, penetrates deeply to reduce inflammation and support circulation. When used over the lower abdomen or perineal area, especially when mixed with baking soda, it can ease swelling, support healthy blood flow to the prostate, and reduce pressure on the bladder. This means fewer trips to the bathroom, deeper sleep, and more peace of mind throughout the day. And it's not just theory. Real people have experienced real results. A veteran firefighter plagued by insomnia found relief and rest again after using the simple remedy. A man who watched his hair thin year after year began seeing signs of growth. These aren't miracles. They're the result of a powerful combination that's been overlooked for too long. Unlike synthetic drugs, which often come with side effects like dizziness, fatigue, or sexual dysfunction, this natural approach works with your body. No risky surgeries, no hormone disruptors, no loss of vitality. Just two simple ingredients that have stood the test of time. Castor oil works gently but effectively. Its unique composition nourishes tissues, breaks up stagnation, and brings oxygen-rich blood to areas where healing is needed most. Baking soda complements this by neutralizing acids, calming inflammation, and helping the oil penetrate even deeper. What makes this method even more powerful is how easy it is to use. Warm the castor oil slightly. Mix it with a bit of baking soda to create a paste, and apply it to the lower back, lower abdomen, or wherever you need relief. Let it sit while you relax. Over time, You'll begin to feel the difference, not just physically, but mentally as well. When pain eases, when you no longer run to the bathroom every hour, when your energy returns, life feels more open, more livable. You begin to sleep better, think clearer, and regain the confidence that daily discomfort once stole from you. So if you're tired of feeling like you have no options, like you're stuck between doing nothing or going on a knife, give this humble remedy a try. Nature doesn't always shout. It often whispers. But when we listen, the results can be extraordinary. Castor oil and baking soda may be simple, but don't mistake simplicity for weakness. This powerful duo has been quietly healing for decades, waiting for more people to rediscover its benefits. Today could be the day that happens for you. Castor oil supports 3 essential pillars of prostate health: circulation, balance, and hormones. It treats the root causes instead of masking symptoms, offering long-term relief without the side effects of drugs or surgeries. This isn't just anecdotal. Science backs it. A study conducted by the American Neurological Association tracked men using castor oil packs on their lower abdomen each night. After 12 weeks, participants reported 40% fewer nighttime bathroom trips. For men suffering from chronic insomnia due to prostate-related disruptions, this change was life-altering. No pills, no invasive procedures, just consistent, natural support that works externally from the comfort of home. This isn't some trendy wellness hack. Natural healers have relied on castor oil for generations to treat inflammation, reduce swelling, and enhance circulation. Modern science is simply catching up with what holistic practitioners have known all along. And the best part? It's easy. All you need is cold-pressed, unrefined castor oil and a soft flannel or cotton cloth. Apply the oil-soaked cloth to your lower abdomen, specifically the area just below the navel, where the prostate lies. Cover with plastic wrap. Apply a heating pad or warm towel on top, and relax for 30 to 60 minutes. This gentle process helps deliver the oil's beneficial compounds deep into the tissues, improving circulation and easing inflammation in the area where it's needed most. Commit to applying the castor oil pack 3 times a week for 45 minutes. In just a few weeks, you might start noticing fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, deeper sleep, and a stronger sense of rejuvenation each morning. It's a small effort with potentially powerful results. Those who stick with it often report not just better sleep, but a return of vitality and clarity they haven't felt in years. If you're finding this information helpful and you're still watching, leave a comment to let us know, and be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss out on more natural health insights that could change your life. Let's be real. Not everyone believes that rubbing oil on your belly can change your health. My friend Sam is proof that it can. Sam, 58, is a retired firefighter and a lifelong athlete. Strong, determined, and energetic. But recently, he found himself losing the battle for sleep. He was waking up multiple times a night to go to the bathroom. And during the day, he was drained, trying to function while fighting off exhaustion. When I first suggested castor oil packs to him, his face said it all. Total disbelief. He didn't even have to say it aloud. "You're seriously telling me rubbing oil will fix this?" But Sam was desperate. He agreed to try. The first week? Slight improvements. Nothing major. By week 2, he noticed he was waking up less. By week 3, something amazing happened. One morning, he realized he had slept through the night. The endless pacing was over. The frantic bathroom runs at 2 a.m. stopped. Over the next 2 months, Sam's life transformed. He had energy again. He stopped organizing his evenings around restroom proximity. He felt in control again. "I can't believe this actually worked," he told me, smiling. Want that kind of result? Comment prostate power below and take the first step toward reclaiming your nights and your energy. But prostate health is just the beginning. Castor oil has even more hidden benefits that many people overlook. Are you noticing a receding hairline? Seeing more strands in your brush or on the shower floor? That thinning hair in a mirror can feel like a personal betrayal. Before you assume it's just aging, know that there's a deeper, more manageable cause. And castor oil might be the simple fix you've been searching for. As we age, our bodies begin to convert more testosterone into DHT, short for dihydrotestosterone. Though natural, DHT binds to receptors on the scalp and slowly strangles hair follicles, blocking their ability to produce strong, healthy strands. This is a leading cause of hair thinning and receding hairlines. Mainstream DHT blockers like finasteride and minoxidil come with a host of side effects, including irritation, temporary increased shedding, and sexual side effects. Many people who try these options quickly start questioning if the risks outweigh the benefits. Castor oil offers a gentler, more natural solution. This rich golden oil, derived from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant, is a natural inhibitor of the enzyme 5-alpha reductase, which is responsible for converting testosterone into DHT. By slowing this process, castor oil protects your follicles from damage and prevents progressive hair loss, without harsh chemicals, synthetic drugs, or systemic side effects. But it doesn't stop at DHT blocking. Castor oil nourishes your scalp with omega-9 fatty acids, primarily ricinoleic acid and vitamin E. These nutrients promote blood flow to the follicles, giving them the oxygen and nourishment they need to grow thick, healthy hair. Vitamin E fights oxidative stress, calms inflammation, and repairs cellular damage at the root level. Together, they rejuvenate the scalp and foster a fertile environment for hair regrowth. Science backs this too. In a 2022 study published in the International Journal of Trichology, men experiencing hair thinning applied cold-pressed castor oil to their scalp 3 times a week. Within 3 months, participants reported a 47% increase in hair thickness, results that rival commercial treatments, but without the harsh side effects like dryness or irritation. The most surprising part? Castor oil is incredibly affordable. No prescriptions, no expensive regimens. Just a simple oil doing extraordinary things. So whether you're looking to restore prostate function, reclaim your sleep, or reverse thinning hair, castor oil offers a time-tested, research-backed path toward wellness. You don't have to wait for things to get worse. Start small, start consistent, and start now. Readily available and easy to use without a prescription, castor oil might be the natural remedy you've been overlooking. Start by bringing 1 or 2 tablespoons of castor oil to a comfortable temperature, never too hot, as overheating can destroy its healing properties. Focus on the thinning areas of your scalp and gently massage the oil in using your fingertips for at least 5 minutes. This massage not only helps the oil absorb, but also boosts blood circulation to your hair follicles, making the treatment more effective. Let the oil sit for at least an hour, or, even better, overnight. To keep things tidy, wrap your head in a towel or use a shower cap. For an extra boost, consider adding a few drops of rosemary essential oil. Rosemary naturally blocks DHT, a hormone linked to hair loss, and encourages new hair growth. Repeat this easy process 3 times a week. Don't expect overnight miracles. Hair regeneration takes patience and consistency, but in time, you'll start to see real change. Do you want a true story? Let me tell you about my friend James. James, at 42, was the undisputed king of sarcasm, always ready with a quick jab or clever line. He never took anything too seriously. But when his hairline started to vanish faster than his punchlines, the humor faded. It wasn't just about looks. It chipped away at his confidence. He experimented with all sorts of solutions, pricey shampoos, trendy biotin supplements, and even considered a hair transplant. But the potential cost made him pause. When I brought up castor oil, he rolled his eyes and cracked jokes about grandma's secret magic potions. Still, curiosity got the better of him. He gave it a try. At first, he complained endlessly about how sticky the oil felt and doubted it would ever make a difference. But by week 6, he noticed something unusual. There was noticeably less hair in the shower drain. By the 3rd month, his hair looked fuller, shinier, and healthier. His barber, unaware of the trial, even commented on the improvement. James was stunned. A simple, natural, and inexpensive method beat every pricey product he had pinned his hopes on. No more false promises. Just quiet, consistent results. If you're looking to reclaim your hair health, act now. Your follicles won't wait forever. But that's not all. Castor oil's magic doesn't end at your scalp. In fact, many are surprised by its hidden talents, especially in the realm of natural pain relief. Picture this. One morning, you wake up feeling like your body is falling apart. Every step makes your joints creak. Your muscles ache after doing almost nothing. Your lower back feels like it's carrying the weight of the world. This creeping discomfort is one of the most underestimated aspects of aging. It's not always dramatic, but slowly and steadily, it starts robbing you of joy, energy, and freedom. Sure, you could pop some ibuprofen or acetaminophen, but long-term use carries risks. Stomach issues, ulcers, liver strain, kidney problems. Trading one problem for another is no solution. Now imagine using an oil directly on those sore spots. No pills, no prescriptions, just warmth and healing. While traditional painkillers dull the nervous system and cover up symptoms, castor oil supports the body's healing from within. Its power comes from ricinoleic acid, a rare fatty acid found abundantly in castor oil. This unique compound penetrates the skin to boost circulation, reduce inflammation, and encourage the body's own healing processes. Instead of just numbing pain, it helps repair and restore. This is why castor oil has long been a favorite among natural healers for arthritis, muscle soreness, and joint stiffness. A 2020 study by the Arthritis Foundation even confirmed what many already knew. Castor oil reduced joint inflammation by 55% in just 4 weeks, performing similarly to some prescription anti-inflammatory medications, but without the side effects or the high costs. You can experience this at home. Simply warm a spoonful of castor oil. Again, not hot, just comfortably warm. Massage it gently into the sore areas, whether it's your knees, shoulders, back, or hands. For deeper effect, spend a few minutes really working it into the skin. Then cover the area with a warm cloth or heating pad and relax for about 30 minutes. The heat helps open pores and tissues, allowing the oil to sink deep into your muscles and joints. Some people feel better after just one session. Doing this 2 or 3 times a week can lead to long-term relief and recovery. Let me tell you about Mark. Mark was a retired carpenter in his late 50s. After years of bending, lifting, and standing on hard surfaces, his knees had taken a beating. Pain was his constant companion. He had learned to accept discomfort as part of life. But when I offered him a bottle of castor oil, he decided to give it a chance. After the first application, he said it felt warm and soothing, but didn't expect any real change. Then, 3 weeks later, I got a text that simply read, "Stairs. No handrail. First time in years." That moment was powerful for him, not just because the pain was easing, but because he felt a piece of his life had returned. And now, it gets even better. Because castor oil isn't just for hair and joint health, it's also a digestive powerhouse. Have you ever finished a meal feeling sluggish, heavy, and bloated? Your waistband tightens, your energy drops, and no amount of fiber, probiotics, or antacid seems to help. This frustrating problem affects millions. It's not just uncomfortable. It saps your mood, drains your energy, and affects your confidence every single day. Most turn over-the-counter options like laxatives or antacids, but those don't always solve the root problem. Many people get stuck in a cycle of temporary relief with no lasting change. This is where castor oil once again proves its worth. When used correctly, it can support digestion, reduce bloating, and promote smoother bowel movements naturally. You're not just masking symptoms, you're encouraging balance and flow in your body again. Castor oil's deep penetrating properties help reduce inflammation in the gut and stimulate the muscles of the digestive tract, bringing real, noticeable relief. It's one of the few remedies that work inside and out, offering support to systems we too often neglect. Whether you're struggling with thinning hair, joint stiffness, or digestive discomfort, castor oil is a natural solution that stood the test of time. It's simple, it's affordable, and for many, it works when nothing else did. Reducers may offer temporary relief, but they often fail to address the root of the problem. Instead, they mask symptoms while potentially leading to new health concerns like dehydration, dependency, and unpredictable side effects. Castor oil is different. It doesn't rely on harsh chemicals or synthetic compounds. Instead, it supports your body's natural digestive rhythms through a gentle, nurturing approach. The key lies in a powerful compound called ricinoleic acid. This active fatty acid binds to receptors in the intestinal walls, stimulating peristalsis, a natural wave-like muscle motion that moves waste through your digestive system. This process supports healthy, consistent bowel movements without forcing the body or drying it out. When your digestive system is sluggish, your whole body can feel out of sync. Castor oil acts like a gentle wake-up call to your gut, helping things move smoothly and effortlessly again. The results can be surprisingly profound. In a study conducted by Harvard Medical School, castor oil relieved chronic constipation in 73% of participants in just 6 hours. That's faster than fiber supplements or most over-the-counter stool softeners. Even better, it came with fewer adverse effects, no intense cramping, no sudden dehydration, and no dependency. But castor oil offers more than just regularity. It also eases gut inflammation, reduces bloating, and helps rebalance digestive health. Many people notice a lightness in their body, a rise in daily energy, and a dramatic improvement in comfort after meals. There are 2 simple and effective ways to use castor oil to support digestion. Internally, you can take a small amount of food-grade castor oil, always under your doctor's supervision. The other, more widely embraced method is to apply a warm castor oil compress to the abdomen. Both practices support detoxification and improve digestive flow in distinct but harmonious ways. My friend Lisa had been battling post-meal bloating for years. No matter what she ate, she felt weighed down and uncomfortable. Her kitchen was stocked with probiotics, fiber supplements, herbal teas, and prescription medications, yet none of these offered consistent relief. When I suggested castor oil, she laughed and said, "You mean that awful stuff Mom used to put on us as kids?" But desperation can push us toward surprising solutions. On an empty stomach one morning, she mixed a teaspoon of food-grade castor oil into warm water and drank it. 6 hours later, she texted me, "What kind of magic is this?" She felt lighter, more energized, and no longer had to secretly unbutton her jeans after every meal. A few weeks into her journey, Lisa added abdominal castor oil packs to her routine. She soaked a soft cloth in warm oil, placed it on her belly, and covered it with a heating pad for 30 to 60 minutes. This became her sacred self-care time, a moment to read, reflect, and heal. She described it as a warm, healing hug for her stomach. Over time, she noticed the changes deepening. Her digestion grew more regular, her bloating vanished, and she began to feel peace in her body again. The transformation didn't stop with Lisa. My sister Cecilia had been dealing with severe digestive troubles for years, bloating, irregularity, and that constant heavy feeling after eating. Each meal felt like a risk. She spent hundreds on high-end probiotics, followed restrictive high-fiber diets, and rotated through various prescription medications. Nothing brought lasting relief. When I mentioned castor oil, she laughed too, remembering how our mom used it when we were kids. After a long hesitation, she finally tried it. On an empty stomach, she took a spoonful of food-grade castor oil mixed with warm lemon water. That first morning, she sent me one of the most joyful messages I'd seen from her in years. 6 hours later, she felt light, balanced, and truly comfortable, like her digestive system had rebooted. A few weeks of regular use confirmed it wasn't a one-time fluke. For the first time in a long time, she was in control of her gut health, not the other way around. If you're someone silently struggling with your digestion, this may be your wake-up call. The answer doesn't always lie in another prescription or expensive supplement. Sometimes the simplest, most natural solutions bring the greatest relief. If this resonates with you, type gut positive in the comments. This might be the healing shift your body has been waiting for. Also, don't forget that consistency is the secret. The more Lisa practiced her morning ritual with castor oil and warm lemon water, and the more often she used her abdominal compress packs, the more reliable her digestion became. The bloating that once followed every meal became a distant memory. The random cramps that once left her doubled over were gone. What was once erratic and frustrating became smooth and natural. Her body wasn't broken. It just needed the right kind of gentle support. Now, let's shift our focus to an often overlooked benefit of castor oil, its powerful effects on blood flow. Have you ever noticed that your hands and feet feel cold even when the room is warm? Or maybe your legs feel heavy and sluggish after sitting for a long period at your desk, on the couch, or during travel. Climbing a few stairs may suddenly feel like a workout, even though it used to be effortless. These are not just signs of getting older. These subtle signals may be early indicators of impaired circulation. Poor blood flow affects more than just comfort. It quietly drains your stamina, limits your energy, and places strain on your cardiovascular system. Left unchecked, it can slowly erode your vitality and heart health. Castor oil, once again, offers a natural approach. When applied topically as a warm pack over areas like the abdomen or legs, it can stimulate blood flow, reduce congestion in lymphatic vessels, and improve circulation in stagnant tissues. Supporting your blood flow this way can reignite your sense of vitality, bring warmth back to cold extremities, and leave you feeling lighter and more energized from the inside out. Muscle cramps, oxygen deficiency, and even heart disease can result from poor circulation. Coffee, energy drinks, and sugary snacks might give you a temporary lift, but they don't solve the root problem. They overwork your system instead of supporting it. Castor oil, however, works gently and effectively by naturally stimulating your body. It enhances nitric oxide levels, which relax and expand blood vessels, improving oxygen delivery to your muscles and organs with less strain on the heart. A 2021 Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology study showed that applying castor oil topically improved circulation by 35% in just 4 weeks. If you struggle with cold hands and feet, low stamina, or slow recovery after exercise, you may notice a major difference. Here's a basic method. Warm a small amount of castor oil in your hands or a dish until it's comfortable. Massage it into your feet, hands, and legs every night before bed, focusing on cold or tight areas. The warmth and touch help dilate vessels and stimulate blood flow. For bigger concerns like swollen ankles or varicose veins, apply a heavier layer, cover with a warm towel, and wait 30 minutes. Some people see lighter legs and warmer hands, even after one session. Better circulation supports not only energy but overall health and vitality. Now picture this. You notice tiny lines around your eyes or your skin feels drier, less elastic, and tired. You've likely tried various creams, from expensive serums to drugstore brands. While they may lock in moisture temporarily, they don't address the deeper issue, reduce collagen and elastin. As we age, our skin produces less of these proteins, which lead to fine lines, sagging, and dullness. Castor oil is different. It penetrates deep and stimulates collagen and elastin production from within. A 2022 Journal of Dermatological Science study found castor oil reduced wrinkles and improved skin elasticity in just 6 weeks, outperforming many high-end products. To use, massage a thin layer of cold-pressed castor oil onto your face before bed using upward strokes. For dark spots or sun damage, mix it with fresh aloe vera gel and apply directly. Over time, you'll notice smoother, more radiant, even-toned skin. This is real nourishment that restores the skin naturally and deeply, not just on the surface. Stress can overwhelm your mind and body, especially at night when you're trying to sleep. It raises your blood pressure, tightens your chest, and keeps your thoughts racing. Meditation can help, but sometimes it's not enough. Castor oil has a calming effect that may even outperform meditation by stimulating the vagus nerve, the nerve responsible for relaxation. When activated, the vagus nerve sends signals throughout your body to lower stress hormones, slow your heart rate, relax muscles, and shift your body from survival mode to recovery. This isn't new. It's a traditional remedy now backed by modern research. Warm a spoonful of castor oil and gently massage it into your chest and abdomen about 30 minutes before bed. Move slowly and breathe deeply for 5 minutes. Many people report a drop in heart rate, deep relaxation, and mental calm shortly after. This simple act can help you unwind better than any pill or app. Natural remedies like castor oil have quietly supported health for generations. From circulation to stress, from skin regeneration to recovery, it offers a clean, affordable, science-backed solution. It also supports hair growth, digestive balance, prostate health, and pain relief. Comment below what insight surprised you most or what remedy you want to try first. I read every response and can't wait to hear your story. If this video helped you, please like it, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Until then, stay strong, energized, and take care of yourself naturally.